Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. I went inside the garden where party is going. My mom and Mrs. Kim went to talk with guests. I saw Theon's friends Jimin and Jin, and then I went towards them. They are talking with someone. I pat at Jimin's shoulder. He turned towards me with surprised look. Hi Jimina. Hi Jin Hyung. How are you? We all are good. What about you, Cookie? Jimin asked me. I'm so happy finally I came back home, I said with a bored smile. I can't hide my happiness. And how about are you feeling about your first kiss? This time Jin Hyung asked me in a naughty way. Hyung, you didn't change at all, I said them while shaking my head. Not only us, you and Taehyung also not change at all. Jimin said to me, "That's right," I said, "but I want to talk. I want to thank you giving us such a hot scene." Jin said, "Oh my God, you guys really something." I said, "Them finally, I'm happy. My best friends soon going to lose his." Jimin said with clench. He just behaved like bold, but he's not. I said slyly, I know my thing is act cold, bold and rude. These all are his tricks to make people run away from him. Whatever when you are going to propose him, Jin Hyung asked me. Soon Hyung, you both don't tell him about this case. I know he will forget about this night when he woke up tomorrow morning, so keep it secret. I said both Jimin and Jin Hyung. But what about media? Jimin asked me. We have positive point. Theang never read newspaper and he didn't have social media accounts, so no need to worry about them. I said, anyway, propose my friend soon, otherwise he will slip from your hand. Then Jimin told me, he can't, he is mine. I told him confidently. Oh, so possessive about your future boyfriend, huh? Dixon, future husband. I said him with happiness. Calling Theang as my husband made me feel goosebumps all over my body. Oh, Gigi, both of them said in union. After talking with Jimin and Jinhyung, I went back to my mom and dad. Now they are saying goodbye to all the guests. Finally, the party is over. We all went inside house. We settled on sofa with our tired look. I know everyone is tired, but I have to clarify everything now. Mom, my dad looked at me and said, "Care to explain?" I didn't, I don't know, Dad. Thing just suddenly kissed me. I said, looking down with shy face. And with same, why are you looking down? You didn't did anything wrong, Mr. Kim said. But it happened in front of so many people. I said with disappointment. I know I am happy with the case, but when I thought about my parents' perspective, it felt wrong. We don't care about people, Jungkook. Finally, I am happy. Somehow your love story is not one-sided now, Mrs. Kim said. There is no need to disappoint about anything, baby, my mom said. Personally, I am so happy, mom. Finally, he took first step towards me. Maybe he felt something about me, but I am thinking about company reputation. I said, no need to worry about that. If we lose some shareholders, I don't care about them. I just want you to be happy, my dad said. Thank you, Appa, but you all have to promise me you guys are not going to talk about this case in front of them. As far as I know him, he didn't remember anything when he woke up. So please hide it from him. I don't want to hurt his pride. I said. They all agreed to me. Then I will call the newspaper heads to remove the news. My dad said all of us agreed. Then my mom said, let's go sleep now. Mrs. Kim and Mr. Kim went to our guest room to sleep. My mom, dad went to their rooms. I went to my room and changed my clothes into pajamas. Then I went to guest room where my baby is sleeping. I opened the door and slowly closed it. Avoid the sound. I don't want to disturb my baby's sleep. He is really sleeping like a baby boy. Both of his hands are holding a pillow and both of his legs are bent together. Half of the blanket is on the floor and half of it below his legs. I slowly take blanket and cover him properly, and then I saw his beautiful face. My eyes immediately landed on his beautiful pink lips. I don't know what gotten into me. I just can't control myself and give him a peek on his lips. Good night, my baby, I muttered in my small, low voice. Thanks, POB. It's hurting like heck. I said to myself, keep my hands on my head. I think I gulped a lot of whiskey yesterday. I look around, then I knew I am in Uncle Jian's home. Oh my god, I think I passed out yesterday due to so much of drinking. I know I am not tolerant towards drinks, but I still can't help. I just keep my hands rubbing on my forehead. I heard the door open sound. I look at the door. That's my mom. Mom, you are here? I ask him. Then where should I be? My mom came with the tray which contains glass. Mom kept the tray on the table and sat beside me. I just hope he is not angry on me again. No, I just want to ask why we are here, Mom. I ask Mom. Here, drink this. It will help you to endure your hangover. Mom gave me the glass. It contains some milk. I didn't like it, but still, everything wherever I had hangover, I drank it without complaint. It helps me to reduce my headaches. I took the glass from mom and drank it in single cup and gave back to my mom. How are you feeling now? My mom asked. Mom, I just drank it. How can I tell you this immediately? You are asking me like you give me healing poison. I said him jokingly. Whatever, freshen up and come down. We all are waiting for you. Mom said, gotten up from bed and started to go. Then I called him Mom. He turned to me and asked, what's matter, baby? You look worried, he said with concerned look. I looked down to avoid his gaze while pressing my both the hands to speak. Are you angry with me? No, why should I angry on you? He replied immediately. For last night I said, still not looking at him. Oh, last night you were looking so hot all over the news. My mom said in a low voice. What? I asked him because I heard something about news. What? Just came down. We all are having breakfast together. My mom said and left the room with the speed of light. Why he is behaving like this? He is hiding something from me, or I did something wrong at night. I just brushing off all the thoughts, then got up from bed and went to take shower. Then I heard the door of my room open, but no one talked. I just think maybe it's my mom. I came out of bathroom. I saw black t-shirt and black trouser and new underpants. I took it to where I saw yellow color sticky notes. They fell from the clothes on floor. I pick it up and read it. I hope you sleep well, baby. I think black color suits you. Have great day, baby. I turned to see the name of the owner, but there is nothing. But who is he? It can be maybe mom. Jungkook's POV. I woke up from sound of knock on my door. I got up from my bed and opened the door. I saw cute Mrs. Kim standing in front of me. Good morning, uncle, I said. Good morning, Cookie, uncle said and came inside my room. Uncle sat on the chair and looked around my room. Your room is so organized, Cookie. Uncle said, yes, uncle, I like it this way, Mrs. Kim. In future, you will definitely going to have a headache. Jungkook, why is that so, Mrs. Kim? Because Taehyung live like because your Taehyung like to live in trash. Jungkook, what do you mean, Mrs. Kim? I mean, his room is completely opposite of you. Jungkook, it's okay, uncle, I will teach him, Mrs. Kim. Then all the best to you. I'm trying this since 15 years. He didn't listen to me, Jungkook. Then I will adjust with him however he is. Mrs. Kim whimpered. Jungkook, yes, uncle, whimpered for your son. Mrs. Kim, can you give clothes to Taehyung? Yes, uncle. Then give him yourself. I'm going to help Mrs. Jeon for cooking breakfast. Jungkook, but uncle. Mrs. Kim, no buts, just go. Uncle walked out of my room. I went to my closet where I have one of whole section for my Taehyung. Wherever I went to travel, I'd collect all the designer beautiful clothes for my baby. I know his favorite color is grey and his favorite brand is Cookie. I took out Gucci t-shirt from him and black pant and even have drawer which contains underpants. I know this day will come in my life, so I prepared for it. I knocked on his room, but I heard nothing. My heart is beating so fast because I pushed the door which is already locked. I went inside and saw there is no one. I released my breath which I was holding. I heard the sound of shower. Oh, he's taking shower. That's good for my heart. I can't face him, which all reminds me about last night. I kept clothes on the bed and kept a small sticky note inside the cloth. Then I walk out from the room. I look at my watch, 8 a.m. Today is my first day in office, my first day as CEO, so I have to look good. I went inside my closet room. I saw there is more than 20 suits with different color there. It's my mom's work. She wants her son to look perfect. I took royal blue suit with white shirt. I took shower and wore my clothes. I thought I forgot something. I combed my hair. I looked myself in mirror and said, time to impress my baby. Atha's POV. At dinner table, everyone was settled. Already expressed Jungkook. After some time, he came and said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Bunny. I can't believe my son is looking so handsome today, Mrs. Jeon said. I think he's trying to impress someone today, Mrs. Kim said. Jungkook knew that they all are going to tease him, but he don't want to express himself in front of Taehyung. He then saw there is only one chair. It is empty, that is beside Taehyung, so he looked at his parents and uncle. They just avoid him. He knew they are doing it intentionally. Jungkook is hesitating to sit beside Taehyung, which is noticed by Mrs. Kim. Cookie, sit here. Mrs. Kim pulled Jungkook and made him sit beside Taehyung. Then Jungkook looked at Taehyung beside him. He startled when he saw Taehyung is also looking at him. But Jungkook didn't understand expressing of Taehyung's face, so he looked away and tried to control his loud beating heart. Then avoid it. He started to speak. Mom, I didn't find any of my watch. Oh, that I will tell you later. First, have breakfast. We have some news for both of you. My mom said, looking at me and Taehyung. News? What about news? What news, Auntie? In the morning, Mom also told me something about news, and you also talking about something. Is something happened to company? Taehyung said with his smooth and soft voice. I just felt then all of us looked at Mrs. Kim, and Mr. Kim smiled at and said, "Oh, baby, that is the news we are going to talk." After breakfast, we all started to eat together. Then Jungkook, as an instead, gave the toast and egg scramble in Thank's plate. Then he took himself one sandwich and started to eat without knowing all the eyes, including Thank's, on him. But Jungkook is in his world. Now, Mom, I really missed this sandwich, he said. Still, he is obvious to the situation around him. Mrs. Kim and Mr. Kim are happy because they know how much Jungkook loved his son. Now they witness it. Jungkook and Taeyang didn't meet since 5 years, but Jungkook knows Taeyang liked toast and egg crumbled in his breakfast. He also didn't talk about yesterday night. Now they know no one can love his son more than him, but the only question they have is their son will return the same love and respect to Jungkook. On the other hand, both Mr. and Mrs. Jian knew their son is so deep into Taeyang, so they just want Taeyang to accept him. Nothing more. Really, Bunny, I will make sandwich until you bored of it, Mrs. Jian said. That's not going to happen, Mom. I really never going to bored of it, Jungkook said, still eating. They all are speaking. Mrs. Kim saw his son is staring at Jungkook continuously. He didn't understand his son because his son is intelligent in hiding his feelings behind his beautiful face. All of them completed their breakfast. Taeyang looked at his mom and said, Mom, I will leave now. I have to complete orders for candles. Sit down, Taeyang. Auntie already told you that we have news for you both, Mrs. Kim said. Then Taeyang looked at Jungkook, who is looking at his mother. So everyone, how was this episode? Don't forget to tell me in the comment section, and if you like it, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also, if you are having trouble with my voiceover, so please mute it down while reading it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.